human experience is a band of feelings. Not a neatly composed arrangement, mind you, but a wild improvisational piece full of soaring highs and guttural lows. We often believe the mind, with its logic and reason, is the conductor, but a closer look reveals something else entirely. It's emotion, raw and untamed, that holds the baton, dictating the tempo and the melody of our lives. Look at the things that drive us: the fierce loyalty to loved ones, the fixed tenacity in the face of adversity, the burning desire to achieve a cherished goal. These aren't born from sterile logic, they emanate from the depths of our emotional core. The joy that bubbles over in moments of success, the quiet gratitude for simple blessings, the all-encompassing love that binds families and communities. These are not intellectual constructs, they are feelings, the fuel that propels us forward. But turn the coin, and we see the same force at play in the darkness. The simmering rage that leads to violence, the crippling fear that paralyzes action, the bitter hate that festers and corrodes, the despondency that casts a shadow over all. These are just as potent, just as real. They are the shadows, born from the same emotional fire, the outward expressions of the narratives we've internalized and the lenses through which we perceive our experiences. When combined with perspective, these stories can turn into the best that humanity is capable of, or the very worst. It's a stark reality. Emotion drives both the beauty and the ugliness we witness in the world. It's the raw, unfiltered power source of the human experience. Yet, so often, we are trained to shy away from this very power, particularly the ugly side. We're taught to fear, avoid, deny, and ignore the feelings that make us uncomfortable. We prefer to live in a sanitized version of existence where only the pleasant emotions have a place at the table. But denying our emotions is like pretending the ocean doesn't exist while simultaneously being tossed about by its waves. The ugliness doesn't simply disappear. Instead, it goes underground, finding its expression in subtle, insidious ways. While the conscious mind parades on, oblivious in its rational superiority, the repressed emotions leak out in passive aggression, manipulation, self-sabotage, and countless other underhanded behaviors. And what of these ugly emotions? What is their purpose, these feelings we are so quick to disown? Often they are guardians, sentinels at the gate of our vulnerabilities. Fear, for example, warns us of danger, a biological alarm system that has kept our species alive for millennia. Anger, when acknowledged, can alert us to injustices and spur us to action. And sadness, in its quiet wisdom, allows us to grieve, to heal, and to move forward. The very act of repressing these emotions, the cultural training that teaches us to see them as bad, is a form of protection in itself. It's an attempt to safeguard our place within the tribe, because historically, being seen as bad could mean exclusion, and in a harsh world, exclusion could mean death. Men, for example, are so often conditioned to hide softer emotions, the very expression of which might have been deemed a sign of vulnerability in a historically violent world. To show weakness was to risk everything. Look closer, and the same pattern emerges across a myriad of emotions and across many cultures. Acknowledging deep sadness is seen as self-indulgent in some cultures, while open expressions of joy are deemed inappropriate in others. Each unspoken rule, each hidden feeling, each denied emotional response reveals an intricate story of survival strategies. The very act of denying our own felt experience in favor of a fabricated one is a cultural response, a learned behavior, not who we are. The suppression of these ugly emotions is not a solution. It's a bandage on a deeper wound. It's a denial of our wholeness. To truly understand ourselves, to navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and compassion, we must turn towards our feelings, not to be controlled by them, but to acknowledge them, to understand their roots, their purpose, and to integrate them into the whole tapestry of who we are. It is in this dance with emotion, in this acceptance of both the beautiful and the ugly, that genuine growth lies. It is here, in the messy, unfiltered reality of our feelings, that we find the true power to shape our lives and the world around us. For emotions, not logic, are the true engines of human existence, and it is time we learn to harness their full potential, both light and dark, with awareness and understanding.
They wonder how I do it like that. Two-step, then I bring it right back. They wonder how I do it like that.